We're back. We're back. Smile. We're back. Damn. Oh boy, right there. Oh shit. We're back. I gotta make a new thumbnail, right? No one was texting in the tree. Ooh. We're back, pimping. Yo, thank you to Karen who emailed me. Thank you for that. With the new link, baby, fresh. I gotta make a new thumbnail. Rise and shine. Texting while hiding from ICE.
We're tired of all this harassment that you're doing towards the Hispanic community.
Yeah, you're harassing the Hispanic community. You heard that? This is racist. Leave him alone. This is racism. I honestly think we should deport him to Canada. Start deporting these people to Canada. They're telling him don't go down. Don't get down. They're encouraging him. The standbyers are encouraging him to stay hiding. No te baje, no te baje. They're encouraging him to stay up there. You guys heard that? No te baje, no te baje. They're telling him to stay up there. Hide in the tree. Bro, this is wild. Let's get it. And I think we have notifications this time. Man's hiding up there. My man's is hiding. What's up, guys? Welcome back. La Raza. You're saying later the attorneys are going to come later on. The attorneys are coming. Hi, sweetie pie. Oh, thank you. I can't believe this dude's up there with a phone, hiding, texting. Did we get a notification actually? I don't know. Did. What's up, guys? Welcome.
No, madre, no, pero tengo contactos, tengo amigos que trabajan para las personas que protegen los derechos civiles de las personas. No solo los derechos de migrantes, sino los derechos civiles.
So they're encouraging him. There was somebody screaming in Spanish, saying, "Leave him alone and stop targeting Hispanic, Latino communities," and all that kind of stuff, screaming. And then they told him, they were encouraging him to stay up. Don't come down. They're telling him, don't come down, stay up, wait for the lawyers. He has warrants for his arrest. ICE wants to get him. They want to arrest him. He does not want to come down. He's been hiding in that tree, I don't know, at least 2 hours. They put a ladder up there too. I don't know if that's... How do you get a man down from a tree? Do you just wait him out? Deport him to Canada, man. That's what we got to start doing. Oh, thanks, my love.
Agarrándolos de sus lugares de trabajo, agarrándolos de sus casas, agarrándolos de las escuelas donde van a dejar a sus niños. Estas son personas que han vivido aquí años, décadas, que lamentablemente el paso hacia una ciudadanía o una residencia es muy largo, costoso, a lo mejor no tienen esa facilidad.
Send them all to Canada. Yeah. You fell asleep last night, Chase? He doesn't want to go back. They're supposed to deport him. Man climbs tree. Security, Homeland, DPS, San Antonio Police Department, Homeland Security attempted to execute a warrant for deportation on the man when he fled and climbed the tree. I saw the protest. There's 2 live feeds. Come down from the tree. I think all the live feeds, you can see his back. Come down, man. What do you guys think, man? They should let him go? Hiding and texting. I'm not gonna get deported. Maybe I'll be next. Where's Donald Trump? We need Trump. This is racism. This is racism. This is not right. This is racist.
I saw it on the news. Yeah, they picked up my brother-in-law. Yeah.
For the new people that joined, they were encouraging him. If it's bystanders, they said, don't come down. Don't come down. Stay up. And they're targeting Latino, Hispanic community. Stay up. Don't come down. And they were saying, wait for the lawyer. Wait for the lawyer to come. They're saying he has his rights. He has his American rights too, is what they're saying. Even though they're saying he's illegal, he's saying he has American rights too, and that you know, everybody has to have their day in court, I guess. And so he's standing. He's a martyr. I think Canada should start taking these people. Canada, if they want to set an example and be the leader, set an example by taking them in. They have some sanctuary places. I mean, they probably already do. Take them in, man. Take them in, bro. Show the world that you're better. Maybe they should bring in some food. Libertad. Libertad. They're screaming. Don't get down. Stay up there. Look, he's on his phone texting. The problem. So here's where the problem is going to come in. How long is that battery going to last? Maybe he's a younger male. He seems, you know, the phone is something important to him. I wonder is cops communicating with him? Is his parents communicating with him? Family? Go live from the tree, right? He should go live from the tree. I'd pay extra if we sent him to Canada and taxes. I wouldn't mind paying an extra fee. I'll pay an extra percentage, a couple percent, 2-3%. If Canada, and we could redirect the finances to Canada. Maybe they need it. Oh shoot, I forgot about this. Trump needs to address this. Trump.
I don't know when it was placed in airplane mode. I don't know the exact time. I don't know anything about the alarm blower. I can't speak to it. I don't know.
Or maybe some of the Democrats, some of the politicians, maybe they can come out there in person. Think about the precedents that it would make. We need you to stay up there and fight for us. Represent us. Stay as long as you can. Let's see if they're bringing food and supplies. Is it inner squirrel? Come on down, man. You've been up there for hours. Salam alaikum. Oh, they're speaking Spanish. He's waving at somebody. He's saying the world is here. The world, if the person talking to him on the ground is really hyping him up. And he's telling him the world is here. CNN, NBC, everybody's watching. So this guy on the ground is kind of gassing him up. He's hyping them up, you know. Everybody's here. The world is here. CNN, NBC, we're all here to support you. We have your back. Don't come down. These are the type of people that get you killed. Don't come down. Don't come down. You know, stay up there. I think you can hear cars beeping in the background too. Maybe there's a lot of people out there. Don't come down. Stay up there. Oh, he told him to call him. I wonder if I should get that phone number. Maybe we should call after. Llámame por WhatsApp, llámame. Let's see if we can get that phone number. I'm gonna mute this and play a different another stream. What is he saying? Nueve. Let's call. Y'all want to call or what? You guys tell me in the chat. You want to call the number? What y'all want to do?
Hey, brother.
Hi.
Hello.
Hola. Hi.
Soy Antonio.
Yeah. ¿Qué pasó?
¿Estás en el árbol?
No. Well, maybe. I heard.
Okay.
I was listening to the stream. Everybody's wondering what's going on, man. Is everything okay? How can we support him?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Who is this?
I'm watching the TV, and I heard you told your phone number to everybody on the TV.
Oh, shoot. My phone number was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We're over here in the corner of Ciraldo and Trinidad.
Okay, what happened? They're trying to take him? ISIS.
So apparently he was walking down the street, and they just profile him, and they start chasing after him.
Oh my God.
So we don't know, we don't know if he has a warrant or not.
Yeah, it's all over the news. This,
To his due process.
yeah. This on the news I was reading, they said that they were trying to deport him. They're like a warrant or something. They're trying to deport him.
Yeah, but
Oh
I
my
don't see
God.
no warrants here. And he said they didn't read him no rights. They didn't tell him no,
Oh my God.
no warrants, nothing.
Oh
so
my God.
yeah,
That's
I'll
crazy.
text you the address if you want to head this way.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a hold of an immigration lawyer. I'll pay for it myself.
Okay.
If you know anybody, let me know.
Okay, thank you, man.
I'll send you the address. Call everybody to head this way.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Part of me, I wanted to pretend I was up in the tree because he was like, hola, you up in the tree, man? I felt bad because he seemed like a respectful guy. The guy that I called, I don't want to troll him like that. I mean, I was a little bit, but I didn't want to like full troll. I could have full troll, but I don't want to do that. I thought maybe that might be a little too much. But he's saying that this guy deserves his due process. And that he thinks, he's like, he doesn't know about warrants. The news station says supposedly there's some type of warrant. They're trying to execute a warrant for the deportation. I gotta see if I can find more information. So he gave his phone number out. I guess he didn't know that thing's being streamed everywhere. It's being streamed everywhere. And so he gave his phone number out. So he's gonna have people calling him. But I guess this guy in the tree didn't call him. I would have felt bad if I would have trolled the guy that I called like that, like saying that I'm in the tree. I could have, but they're actually really trying to help this guy out. Now I don't know if they have a leg to stand on because I don't know his status. Let's see if we can find more articles about. Oh shit! I keep forgetting about this guy. Criminal or no criminal, he has rights. That's what they're saying. They're saying you guys been targeting the Hispanic Latino community. This is not right. They're saying it's racism, racial profiling. This is racist. Racial profiling, talking about GoFundMe's and stuff. What do you guys think? If you're here illegally, do you have those rights? Should you be afforded due process if you're actually here illegally? Or is that what the due process is? You got to find out, are they actually here legally? Are you do the same rights as American citizens if you're here illegally? Oh, you got better rights than some of the American citizens. God damn. I wonder how he got away from ICE. Alan's in the chat. Chat's moving fast. Wow. People are worried. Some people are worried. Some people are scared. They're afraid. There was, I remember that somebody did a prank where they had like a fake ice truck. They pulled up in a shopping plaza and everybody was scared and running and screaming and stuff. People are scared. People are on edge. People are talking about leaving the country. That lady, what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell. After leaving to, where'd she go? Ireland? I thought I heard she's claiming she's wanting to come back. This is Rosie O'Donnell coming back. I don't know if it was true. America. I thought I had read somewhere that she was already talking about coming back. She opens up about mold issues in her first property abroad. She got mold problems. I think she's the cause of the mold. If she's in Ireland now, and the new property, she's complaining already. She left with her non-binary child. And the new property, if she's complaining about the mold, I think she's the cause of the mold. So some people are leaving. Some people are taking up and leaving the country, man. Some people are tired. Going other places. I wonder how this guy came up on their list, the guy here in Texas. Let me see. Let me search. Let me look around on social media. Let me see if anybody knows him. Any of the family. Maybe he has like a burner phone. It's windy out there too. That might be kind of interesting, LK. Because they're looking for an immigration lawyer.
estoy yendo, estoy yendo aquí a el pie de Urias. Ahí está en el... Sí, se puede escribir. Yo estoy aquí grabando. Déjame le digo porque creo... Ok. Déjame le digo. Se está poniendo interesante.
Rosie O'Donnell.
La playa de Urias con el chile y es la única que está hecha.
Thank you so much for the 10. The Gate of Shame says a person does not have the right to evade or resist arrest, even if the arrest is unlawful. Maybe he climbed a tree to be above the law. People are fighting back. Why can't we just be in peace and harmony and love each other? Huh? Hold hands. This is what people voted for, though, I think. At least the part that voted for Trump. Why can't we just... Ooh. Speaking of peace. Uh-oh. Somebody woke up and chose violence today. Uh-oh. Dallas, Texas expose of Dominique Alexander, the minister, the man of God, the man-fearing God, God-fearing man. The minister, the lover, the priest, the BLM.
Mete el micrófono aquí arriba.
I have to do a live on that.
Ya llegó una chava, sí, ya llegó una chava que se está echando cobre. Parece que es la...
The guy in the tree, he's actually white. They should bring him up some supplies, some food, snacks. All right, maybe they can get like some type of long stick or ladder. I guess the tricky situation, because I'm like, well, how do they get him down? I mean, they can't tase him, I guess, because he'd fall out of the tree. If he falls out, does he kill himself? You know? What happens if he dies falling out of the tree? You can't shoot him, I guess. And yeah, some of the people on the ground, they're saying this is racism. This is racism. And this is, they're saying this is, what else this then? A profiling. He was profiled. I'm just kidding about the white. Chainsaw, cut the tree down.
¿Está prendido? No, no, no. ¿Puedes prender para mover este cacho? Cuatro y cinco.
I wonder who he's texting, calling. Can we get his real name? Somebody on Facebook's got to know. Where's his family, his friends? Let's post it twice. Moving around, starting to get dark. Well, they're Central Time, so they're 1 hour behind. Oh shit! Shadow Ghost, thank you for the 5. Said embarrassing. Said not all of us Latinos are scary like this guy. Send him back to Guadalajara. Imagine if he was watching. Yeah. Could be watching the stream. Yo, there's this guy. I wonder if I can find this call. With JLP. This guy would call into the show, pissed off all the time. Saying all the news is here. The news is here. Angry callers. I wonder if this is the guy right here. Oh yeah, this call was so funny. This is from years ago.
Out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Joseph, get it off your chest, sir.
What's going on, Jesse?
All is well. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir.
Great.
Okay, I just had a curiosity about this wall that is apparently going to be built. I'm not sure if there's any status on this wall and how you feel about this wall. I'm just curious about how it should be working as far as the supply of the water, because we rely on that Rio Grande water as well.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's ever been something that you've ever thought about and things like that.
I am 100% in support of the big, beautiful
Mexico.
wall going up. And we'll figure out how to get the water in. But we got to put the wall up. And if we don't get it done while we have the Great White Hope in the White House, it will never get done. It's time to put America first. Do you agree with that?
The water supply, I guess, is what we're concerned about.
Right. Well, we'll figure out how to get the water to you.
Well, that should be something that should be thought of prior to making that kind of a decision. I mean, people out here in the state of New Mexico
Build a wall around the tree.
on that water for farming and so forth.
Right. Well, believe me, the president is very smart. He's very wise. He can see what's in front of him. It's been dealt with. I don't know what they're doing at this point. We can try to find out for you. But don't worry. Are you in support of the big, beautiful wall going up?
I kind of think there should be other ways of dealing with it rather than building a wall. I really don't think that's really the way to go about it, but everybody has their own opinion about it.
So you're not in support of the big, beautiful wall?
I'm not 100% in support of it. Not 100%.
Are you somewhat in support of it?
I would say partial wall. I wouldn't say a complete wall. Like I said.
Why not? Why not?
I gave you an example a moment ago. We're talking about water supply shortage of water that.
Yeah, but I told you we'll take care of the water issue, and knowing now that we're gonna take care of the water issue.
Well, you know that the water issue is going to be. It's not only through the Rio Grande; it travels all the way to the Colorado River as well. So it's not something that you can just say. We'll think about it later. We're talking about water.
No,
we're not talking about a piece of bread. We're talking about water.
But don't worry, we're going to make sure you get water. And so knowing that we're going to take care of the water issue, are you now for the wall?
No, not until I get an answer about the water.
So if there was no water issue, once that's resolved, will you be in 100% support of the wall?
No, not necessarily.
So
no.
It's not about the water. It's about
it is about the water.
It's about you not wanting a wall. Why don't you want a wall?
You haven't given me a straight answer about the water. You're telling me we'll deal with it later. No, you don't deal with it later.
I didn't tell you later. I said that the president is working that out. Don't worry about that. He's very smart. He'll make sure the water gets in. But the reality is you're not in support of the wall.
Well, because, I rely on water. The animals rely on water. The farmers rely on water.
But how about relying on life itself and jobs? Do you rely on those things?
Water is life, sir. Water is life.
Do you rely on those things, jobs and protection?
Water is life. Water is life.
How about your protection? Are you concerned about that?
Water is life.
Are you a citizen of this country?
Of course I am.
You were born here?
Of course I am.
So are you in favor of the Great White Hope putting America first?
I'm in support of getting water to our people.
Okay,
making sure that we have water.
I got that. We're past that. Are you in
we're
support?
Not past it because you haven't given me an answer for it. You keep on trying to tell me to be in support of something that yet you don't have an answer for.
I told you I don't know what they're doing at this point. We'll try and find out for you, but don't worry, the water issue will be taken care of.
I would say we have to worry about it. I mean, as you know, California already has drought water water problems as it is.
Well, that's because all the illegals are drinking the water up.
I wish that I can laugh about it. I mean, I know you're being humorous, but sometimes that
So
stuff
stupid.
is kind of offensive to people, and I really don't like it. But I'm laughing just to be a good sport. But I mean,
Water
I
under
think
the bridge.
That's a really bad character on some people when they make
Why,
jokes like that.
why is that offensive?
It's offensive because what makes you think that they're not God's people themselves just because they're
Because if they were
illegal?
God people, they wouldn't be breaking the law to get here.
Oh, okay. So God never broke any laws, and Jesus never broke any laws.
Hold on, Joseph. I want to go quickly back to Joseph. First time caller, Joseph doesn't want the wall to go up. He says he's concerned about the water down in that area there. But Joseph, it sounds like you just don't want the wall to go up. You're against the wall going up, right?
No, I never said that. You're speaking for me, but I mean that's usually what you do for everybody. I never said I didn't want the wall. I told you
I don't
specifically
speak for
that I'm
everybody.
looking for an answer concerning the water.
I gave you
cannot
my
make an
answer.
That's like you trying to have a. That's like you trying to tell me that are you going to have a child or not? Oh well, I don't know yet because of so and so. Come on, you got to think about these things ahead of time.
Well, the president, I'm not putting the wall up myself. The president putting the wall up, and he's very
Well,
smart.
I know, but you're saying that I said I don't want it. That's never came out of my
So
mouth.
do you want
What?
a wall to go up?
I don't know at this point.
Yes,
I
you
don't know
do.
at this point.
You're not being honest.
How could I, dude? I just told you specifically if they can resolve the issue concerning the water, then it makes it a lot more.
Guy's so
towards
mad.
Maybe the wall can come up, but there's other issues besides that needs to be addressed as well.
Those are being addressed. You mentioned the water in California. You do realize that Jerry Brown refused to build a reservoir, and that is one of the reasons we're having an issue with water in California. You do realize that, right? It's his fault.
Well, I mean, there's a hundred issues. It's not just one person blaming it on one person. These issues should have been addressed many years ago.
No, that is an
I mean,
issue. But the
These
issue
issues have
that
been since I was in elementary school. I could still recall all these issues always being happening. So it's not like it just came out of it just came up today.
well, the water issue in California is Jerry Brown's fault. But the illegal alien issue, we should have put the wall up while Ronald Reagan was in the White House. Had he put the wall up, we wouldn't have the issue of illegal aliens that we have
Reagan
now.
gave amnesty to a lot of people.
I know. That was a horrible mistake.
I don't see how it was a mistake, but I think what the
It
issue
was
here is
horribly
that-
wrong.
I think
You're
what the
right.
issue
It
here-
wasn't a mistake. It was wrong.
I think what the issue here is, and I think since you like to speak over people, I think you should be a lot more honest. You dislike anybody who is not from the U.S. You dislike people who are mostly Hispanic, because I see you really talk down about them. You dislike just about all those people, yet you sit there and you call yourself a man of God. That is where I have a problem, because you're selling these people snake oil. You're selling them a false hope. What you're doing is you're telling people to dislike your fellow man. God came here for not only one person. He didn't come only for Jesse Peterson and the American citizens.
So you believe
Okay.
that God came to the USA for the illegal aliens
No,
too?
no, I'm not saying that he came directly only to the U.S. He came
about
for the
to
entire
say.
world. He came for the entire
But
world.
Joseph, you're not being honest. You're upset at
You're-
me, and you're
No, I'm not
pretending
upset.
to be.
Because I get tired about the way that you keep on down talking immigrants, and I really
illegal
get,
aliens.
It pisses me off after a while, where I'm trying to be as calm as I can, and you do this humorous thing, and you call everybody else evil when they talk badly about the Republicans or anything about your great white hope. And keep in mind, I voted for Donald Trump as well, so I can say this if I want.
So you
But
agree with me?
but
He
you-
is a
but
great
you
white
represent
hope.
him. You represent him in a very, very bad way by the things that you say.
Do
You
you?
represent him very badly, because now, because of something like what you say, I'm thinking twice about my vote, because you're representing him very badly.
In what
and I
way?
voted for
Give
the
me
guy.
an example.
I just gave you an example a moment ago.
The president
About
said that
the way that you talk about immigrants is something that you really do.
What do I say? Hold on,
You talk
Joseph.
about how people have hatred. You have hatred in your heart.
What do I say about
the?
What do I say about the illegal alien situation? That's not true.
You just said right now that they drink all the water, that they do this, that
Well,
they
they
do
are.
that. You really dislike them. You hate them is what it is.
I don't want them in my country.
I'm not even gonna. You don't own this country, first of all, so it's not your country.
It is my country. It is my land.
You don't own shit.
It is my land.
No, it's not. Your land was from Africa. That's where your heritage came from. That's
No,
where you were from.
I was born
That's where
in-
your heritage comes from.
I was born in Alabama.
And a lot of these people were born here in
Alabama,
this
America.
continent. A lot of these people were born in this continent, whether it be Mexico or not.
Are
But they were
you
born in this continent. Your continent is in Africa.
Are you a Mexican?
What did I just tell you where I was born?
Are you a Mexican? Though?
Was I born in Mexico? No, I was
I'm not. I
born
didn't
in
ask you if you were born in Mexico. I asked.
Well, you're
are
telling
you,
me am I Mexican? That means that I was born in Mexico.
Are you Hispanic?
I wasn't born in Spain either.
I'm not asking you where you were born.
You just did. You're asking me if I was Hispanic. That means that if I was born in Spain. I was not born in Spain. I was born in the United
You're not
States.
an honest man.
Dude, you don't even know the difference between heritage. You don't know the difference. That's where your problem
You
is.
just told
You're
me my
ignorant to the
rules
whole
were.
issue.
You told me my
You're
rules were
ignorant to the
Africa. You said my rules were Africa, and I'm born in America.
Hispanic means that
Hold on, Joseph. So I'm going back to Joseph. Joseph is calling from New Mexico.
I was in
He
Mexico.
sounded so nice. Jesse, hi. And I'm just wondering.
Oh, GTA public access radio stations. I used to love listening to that.
How you feel about the war? Just wondering. Trying to sound like a Christian. What do you think about the water? And now the real Joseph is showing up. So Joseph, what I want to know, he a little snake in the grass. What I want to know,
Jesse,
Joseph.
why are you trying to talk feminine when you know you're the one that dyes your beard? You do all these
Joseph,
feminine things. You
what-
twist your eyebrows. You dye your hair. You do feminine things. You wear makeup on the
Joseph.
on TV. You're the feminine one. Don't
Okay.
try to act like I'm feminine.
So Joseph, what's wrong with me being angry about the illegal aliens coming in when you're angry at me and screaming at me for disagreeing with the illegal aliens?
Keep in mind that you're not disagreeing. You're putting words in my mouth. You're saying things that I never said. Just right now,
You're yelling at me. You're screaming. You're screaming at me.
You're trying to get me irritated. You're trying to do something to irritate me. You're doing it on purpose. You call yourself a man of God? Really?
Joseph,
Really?
are you?
Where are the horns? Because they're going to pop out soon, buddy.
Joseph, are you a Christian?
Crazy.
Of course I am. And I don't have a list. I don't have a list like you, sir.
Well, why are you so nasty if you're a Christian?
Well, why were you nasty a moment ago when you were saying, "Oh, the water, the water"?
No,
Were
I'm
you
just
nasty a
saying.
moment
I was
ago?
just saying you tried to act
Well,
like
when
you
you
were.
said it,
You
look,
tried to
when you said
pretend
well,
like
good.
you. I gotta
Jesse,
run, Joseph.
Jesse.
I gotta run. I want to get some more folks in here. So, Joseph would not answer whether he was a.
I think that guy's called in a couple of times.
David is the first
Oh, that's
time
David.
caller out of Santa
Well.
Fe, New Mexico. David, thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Hey, David.
Hey, David.
Oh, hey,
I think it's the
Jesse,
same
I'm sorry.
dude called back into the show.
My apologies. So I'm just curious about
the
what
same
you're
guy.
talking about
Given a different name. Call.
anger and whatnot.
Yes.
It's kind of puzzling to me because you're saying that not to be angry at all times, that it's going to go ahead and it's going to fill a void and whatnot. But I notice that most times when you stop being angry and you are courteous and everything else that goes along with that, that some people tend to take advantage of that and use that as weakness at times. And I'm not saying every single time. And sometimes things don't go your way because you're not as defensive as you normally would be. Can you fill in that a little bit and explain to me how that works?
Well,
So what's going on with the main thing here now? Because this guy's been in the tree now, I think probably 3 hours, and there's media out there. I wonder if this is going to become the next big thing since the guy from El Salvador. I don't know what the situation is with this guy besides that he was being served. I'm sorry, there was executing a warrant for deportation. And so the man has decided, I'm not going. He evaded police and climbed up this tree. And now he's refusing to come down. And it's been like this for a few hours. I don't know if they're just going to wait him out. I don't know if they're afraid if they try to push this guy a little bit, that he's going to fall out the tree, hurt himself, kill himself. And he seems kind of comfortable. He's just kind of laying his head down. I don't know how comfortable you could really be up in the tree like that, but he's laying his kind of leaning over the branch, laying his head down. That phone's only going to last so long. She was just saying, the lady was just saying something about like the network that she's with. And I guess he's just hoping this goes away.
Según un sargento en la escena, oficiales del Departamento de Seguridad Pública y de Seguridad Nacional han estado buscando a este sospechoso según por una orden de arresto. Nosotros nos hemos encontrado, estamos en la escena. Aquí me voy a hacer a un lado para que vean al fondo de la cámara donde el sospechoso en este momento se encuentra trepado de un árbol, como bien lo mencionaron, y esto para evitar
Suspects up in the tree. They were
Y en este momento, desde que hemos estado aquí, él se ha negado a bajarse. Y aquí tenemos
refused to come down,
desde un patio
evading
trasero
authorities.
del área donde el sospechoso,
In somebody's
cuya
backyard.
identidad y edad aún se desconocen, ha estado trepado en ese árbol desde el mediodía de hoy.
Oh yeah, he's been there since midday. Since like 12 something.
También se encuentra la policía de San Antonio y el departamento de bomberos de la
She's saying
ciudad.
the San Antonio Police Department, ICE is there, and some other.
Han hablado con el sospechoso, tratando de negociar con él.
They've been trying to negotiate to get him down.
Escalera y han intentado convencerlo de bajarse y entregarse, pero no lo han logrado. Hablamos con un sanantoniano que acudió al área tras enterarse del caso y ha estado presente expresando su apoyo al sospechoso, diciéndole que tiene derechos, sea criminal o no, y que no se baje, que espere a un abogado. Escuchemos más de lo que nos compartió.
Mentioned something about a lawyer. I don't know if they're going to try to get this guy a lawyer. Fire
Ahí lo
trucks.
escuchó. En estas últimas horas hemos estado aquí. Hemos observado también que el sospechoso se ha cambiado de espacio en el árbol.
Oh, thank you for
Y en
gifting the
ocasiones
membership, Doug
sube
Ross.
Más hacia arriba. Y bueno, nosotros también en las últimas horas que hemos estado presentes aquí hemos hablado
Chiba,
con
oh,
residentes del
snap.
área y les
Go watch the
tendremos
acid
aquí,
story while you can.
esta tarde
In the
a las
members
5,
playlist.
y nosotros seguiremos presente brindándole lo último de este caso en nuestros próximos espacios informativos. Por lo tanto, en vivo desde el oeste de San Antonio, regreso con ustedes al estudio.
Oh shit. Ooh, this lady snapped. What's her name? Valentina. So this chick, I guess this just happened today. This guy said Muslims are holding a rally in Texas Capitol. I guess Texas is going all kinds of craziness happening. So they were holding a rally as part of their civic engagement day. Valentina Gomez just charged to the mic to call Muhammad a PDF file. And there are two dudes holding signs that call Muslims unclean, yelling at children. Uh-oh. So let's see. They're saying she went up there and snapped. Let's take a look real quick. Ooh, she better have some security or something. Ah. Crazy today. It's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on with everybody. Everybody's getting wacky, quacky. Other Thrift, thank you so much for the 5 memberships. Modelo. Somebody bring Modelo to get him down. That's a Mexican beer. That's not a Mexican beer.
Puedo agarrar una toma diferente.
Ok,
Thank you, Island.
It's a good question too, and a good statement. When you let go, when anger is taken away from you, it's no longer inside of you at all. And so when you deal with situations, you never have to consider anger because it's not there to think about. That spirit has been taken away from you. So now you are a free man. Add things to you and exist with. But that's their problem. That's their problem.
Very angry about it, or they seem to.
Because I told you so. That's how you know. Let me go back to David. David.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. You had a follow-up question. Go ahead.
Well, I was just curious about that because I've noticed that in the past when.
Are you on a speakerphone or something, David?
No, sir.
Okay, come to your phone. You sound far away.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
My speaker, I guess. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was just curious about that because I noticed that in the past, anytime you've defended yourself, or I'm talking about me in general, and you're trying to get your, you're trying to prove a point to somebody regarding certain situations, and they get very angry if you start defending yourself and you have perfect senses as to the way you're doing it. And just people tend to use
real love inside of you.
Well, I don't. That actually, I've never had a problem with my mother. I've actually always had a great relationship.
No, you don't. You don't have. You just think you do. But call me tomorrow. I'm out of time. All right. Call me tomorrow.
Sure.
Okay. Bye, folks. Let me go to David out of New Mexico. David, thank you for calling and thanks for holding. You're on the air.
Hi, how are you? We spoke yesterday before your show ended yesterday. How are you doing today?
All is well, sir. How you doing?
All right, that's kind of boring. That guy, I know that guy had called in multiple times to the show. Punta Cana, yeah, it's very nice. I've been to Punta Cana, Boca Chica. It's nice. If so, because you don't get drugged and killed or drink the fake alcohol. There was a story that somebody sent me the other day. I meant to look it up. Something happened to somebody overseas. That's where Sudishka died, drowned. Or I guess she drowned. We'll never really know what happened to that lady, I guess. Marianne says, "Do you have no mods?" I have very, very few. I don't really want mods, to be honest with you. It just feel like it brings problems and complications. Sometimes there's mods, but I don't. This is too much sometimes. It gets to people's heads and stuff. I'm 3 trees over from this maniac. I spent the last 3 hours sneaking up on him. Is he coming down or what? No. I see some really big channels that have like thousands and thousands of people watching, and sometimes they just have one mod. I think JLR has literally one mod. The chat's like, don't do it, no. I hear the ladder, like they're messing around with the ladder. Is he gonna come down? Or somebody's going up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are they gonna do? They're gonna grab him? Or is that like a negotiator or a lawyer? Or what's going on there? I don't know if he's armed. The mods that I have right now are just there because I've known them for a long time, but that's kind of it. If it wasn't for that, it'd probably be 0 mods. Somebody was climbing up. You should see some of the news channels too. Ooh, you ever go to Fox LA? When there's a chase or something big happening, oof, go check out that chat. Wow. You'll be in for, yeah. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you get some of you. I don't know if you all saw it. I covered the other day where there was this big bust in Las Vegas. I think it was like a. It was like an underground club, an illegal alien club, and there were like 100-something plus people arrested, like illegal people, I guess, or didn't they didn't have their whatever papers, and there was all kinds of drugs, prostitutes, and even active duty members that were there, military people there, whether they were working security or patrons. I was like, what the hell? Sounds like a fun place. Oh, Colorado Springs. Sorry, yeah, Colorado Springs. Get him down. Well, the problem is sometimes two people get blocked that are not supposed to be blocked, or accidents happen, and that's the new guy that was elected for Canada. Carney dances to Down with Webster after election. Yeah, is this real? I want to show this with you guys. Put up on the screen. I don't know if this is real or a skit. You think?
You need to take that hat off now. It's disgusting. You're disgusting. You're wearing this outfit that my husband bought for this country, and look at you. Look at you. You're a piece of doo-doo, and you know it. You've ruined this country. You and all of your people that have robots. Robots. You're robots. You drank the Kool-Aid, didn't you? Huh? Didn't you? Stupidity.
Ma'am, I hope you have a great day again.
Ah, you son of a mother.
I'm pretty sure that's a skit. You almost can't even tell anymore if it's a skit or not, but let me see what else is going on. Possible conference. Google. Rhino. This man looks like he's gonna take a nap up there. He's gonna just call it. Jen McCabe testified today. She's still not done, but Karen Reed trial. Crazy eyes. From Portugal. Let me get you guys back up on the screen. Blue. How long has been up in the trees? They're saying since like midday. I think the article said 12:30 up there in the trees. So over there it's about to be 4:30, 4.5 hours. Refusing to come down. I think there's a large crowd up there. I wonder if there's any other live feeds besides this one. Like if there's somebody else live out there. Doesn't want to face the consequences. Sounds like they're on a megaphone. Trying to talk him down. I don't know how you get somebody like this to come down though until he gets tired. Maybe they'll just have to leave. Check this shit out. This makes me want to go up North Florida. I want to go hang out with the country boys. I want them to show me how to wrangle a gator. Check this out. Come on. I was just scrolling and I saw this because I was trying to find somebody that knows this guy hanging in the tree. I was trying to browse around social media and stuff. I was looking at Facebook, but I encountered this. Why is that doing that? So this guy's like wrangling a gator.
Never in my wildest dreams.
Look at him directing traffic. In Jacksonville. Country boys, man. Nobody knows this guy, Texas man. He won't come down. where nobody's like. I wonder who was climbing up. We don't see any more. Anything from that. I wonder if they, what if they get like an inflatable thing and put it under him? I think they just told him, don't get down. Somebody in Spanish on, no te baje. Don't get down. And he doesn't look like he's coming down anytime soon. He looks pretty comfortable. Made his bed. The hell was that? Seems really comfortable up there. He's in a position where he can maybe even take a nap. That's what it looks like. That's what he's about to do, is take a nap and go to sleep. I guess he has nothing to lose if they're about to deport him. And I guess, I don't know, I guess they're not prepared for this kind of situation. Somebody running into a tree. The ice people. Where's this guy's family, friends? It looks like they turned off the audio. No audio. I don't know if they have any scanner audio. Texas. San Antonio. No, it seems dead. Let me see. I'll play it for a little bit.
Road. Respawn on TAC 1. Delta 6. Engine 18. Mega fire alarm. 2045 South Foster Road. Cross Streets. Private road at 2040.
San Antonio news. Hmm. A man with a warrant for his arrest fled up a tree to escape authorities. I don't want to be caught. No audio. Let me see if somebody in the chat over there. Let me chat in there. Anyone know him? So somebody here said in the chat he didn't have a warrant. He just ran from the raid. His lawyer already contacted one of the news crew. He is already legalizing process, but with this he will lose everything. So this lady here on Facebook, she's claiming that she's saying he didn't have a warrant and that supposedly he was in the process of becoming legal or legalizing himself. Does he have a pet? You know, that's another question. Does he have a pet? Let me ask this lady. She sounds like she know him or something. Brenda? Let me reply. Can I reply to her? Or tag her? Let me see. Brenda. Somebody said taser him, he'll come down. She replied back, Lewis never gave him his brain for poverty. Leave it. What? Brenda's from San Antonio. Do you know him, Brenda? Tú lo sabes. Call his mother, his friends. Damn. Highness, thank you so much for the 1 year membership, 13 months, a little over a year, 13 months. Love the coverage. Thanks for all your live coverage. Thank you. Man, we're stuck here waiting for some type of update, some type of, conclusion to this. Lady Red said, been screaming this for years. Parts of Mexico City, the irony, no gringos welcome. Gringo. Si eres gringo, no te queremos aquí. If you're American, get out of here. We don't want you in some parts. Mexico, be careful where you go, where you walk. May God keep him and give him much strength. God bless him. I don't know why they muted it, though. Why did they mute it? I don't know why they muted it. Just up in the tree. Let's see. The drone strike. Maybe he's hoping the people will come. Politicians will come and jump on this one too. Get behind it. Suspect in a tree. There's two of them. Oh, there's a new Resident Evil coming out. Resident Evil. Oh. Let's see if I can find anything else here. Let's try Citizen. Nothing on Citizen for that. Come down, Tony. Come on down. Some of the other audio. Trump celebrates 100 days. It's the news channel, San Antonio. Tienes derechos means you have rights. You have rights. Don't get down. No te baje. Criminal, no criminal. He has rights. Do not come down. Yeah. Racial profiling. Racial profiling.
What do you want them to do?
Oh shit.
Started to.
Come down. Rodriguez. Somebody's got to know him. He's got to have some type of family, no? I don't think anybody knows him, bruh. Somebody tagged an immigration attorney, saying, please help. Uh-oh. Are they going to cut the feed? Oh! Are they getting tired of this shit? Are they getting tired? This one looks like it's still alive. Oh no. Oh no. Let me try the other webpage. Oh, the other one's still alive. Let me see. Yeah, this one's still alive. Oh no, they all go down at the same time. Tell me. Maybe they'll come back again because earlier they took a break, like an hour break. Not even an hour. It was like 30 minutes or something. They took a little break earlier.
As Pope? I'd like to be Pope.
Shit, Trump's gonna be Pope next. Trump's next. Trump's gonna be the next Pope. Imagine that. Ooh. I think they should do like a trans Pope. That would be crazy. That'd be wild. That would show progression and advancement. All right, I guess they got off. I'll come back. If they jump back on, I will come back. Who knows how long this guy's going to be up there? Maybe he'll be up there till tonight. Once it gets dark, I don't know how cold I don't know if it's going to get cold or not over there. Once it gets dark, it's not much light. No helicopter that I know of. Damn. All right, I guess I'm going to get off for now, but I will come back. If they have another live feed, all the live feeds went down now. I don't know if they're going to come back in a little while. If they have another live feed, I'll come back. Take a little mini break. Karen Reed.